There's the man of the hour. Go get him, Emmy.
Game 6 of the Eastern Conference Finals. The Bucks are staring right in the face of a Game 6 showdown. Do they have the fortitude to close out the series? Now is their time to try and avoid a Game 7 against the Philadelphia 76ers. The Eastern Conference Finals continue.
We are winding down these Eastern Conference Finals. We can see the end of the tunnel from here. Game 6. This is Kevin Harlan along courtside with Brent Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge on our sideline. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Rainman is out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Vucevic. Then there's Kyle Kuzma. And it's Giannis in at the 4 slot. And for Philadelphia, we've got Tyrese Maxey. And Embiid is out there with Hart. Then it's Ivy. And it's Bay in at the small forward position. Look at Philadelphia. Looking to even the series here, Greg, on their home floor.
And force a deciding Game 7 on the road. It won't be easy, but standing this close to the championship round, plenty of teams would trade places to be right here.
So Philadelphia will get the first possession. Maxey passes to Hart. Bounce pass from Bay. Here's Embiid. A rebound by the Bucks.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
Here's Rainman. Knocks down the step-back Jay. And we have to mention, Greg, the utter dominance MP has shown recently, right? A huge scoring night for him on insane efficiency. The numbers, you can't even believe what you're reading.
You just don't see stat lines like the one that MP had very often. Kevin, it looked like he had a cheat code on the way. He was making everything from the floor.
Here's Rainman after the made shot from Joel Embiid. Here's Rainman. Ivy defending. Lillard dishes to Giannis. Rainman passes to Vucevic. Good work defensively by Bay. And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for the 76ers. Bay kicks to Maxey. Now the pass to Ivy. Antetokounmpo against Embiid. Just 5 on the clock. Does not find the basket. His second miss. He's now 1 for 3. Here's Lillard. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
He's a tough shot taker and a tough shot maker. Few do it better than Damian Lillard.
Maxey against Lillard. Embiid sets the pick for Maxey. And he's good on the 3-ball.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Here's Rainman. Makes good on the step-back jumper.
And that's a great piece of work to get to the hoop there. Just tore the D to shreds.
Hart with a screen on Lillard. Maxey on the wing. Antetokounmpo defending, and the shot goes in from Embiid.
What a scary sight. Joel Embiid with all that momentum taking it to the hoop, looking like a freight train.
Now here's Giannis from downtown, and Joel Embiid pulls it down. And it's Maxey with the ball for Philadelphia. They need to put the big loss on Tuesday in the back of their mind.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
Well, let's hope there isn't any carryover from that letdown in this one.
And the dunk by Embiid.
Good job by Ivy, able to spot the big opening on the floor.
Bucks trail by 3. Here's Rainman. He's looking for Lillard and finds him. Antetokounmpo looking it over. Just 5 to shoot. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound.
He wants that one over again, I guarantee that. Nobody's even in the neighborhood.
Lillard against Maxey. Tries from 10. Milwaukee with the rebound. Here's Rainman. Vucevic with the bucket.
Always a battle when you're up against Vucevic. His soft touch helps him convert inside.
Outside, Maxey. Back to Ivy. From outside the arc. And Vucevic pulls it down. For Milwaukee, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Rainman steps back and trains the jump shot. Rainman's got 6.
And man, can that guy shoot a turnaround jumper or what? Almost an impossible shot to defend.
And then Ivy with the jab.
Ridiculous stuff there from Ivy. Wow.
And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. Here's Rainman, and another basket for Milwaukee.
Great start for him. 4-4. He could be in for a big game.
3-pointer. The shot by Ivy, no good.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
The Bucks shooting their first free throws of this game. That free throw good from the Rainman. Wilcox is checked in for Philadelphia. And so he makes both from the line.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
No one near Maxey as he lets it fly. And the 3 off target. Fader on the way. Rainman with the bucket. He's got 12.
Well, looking into the gaps of the defense there, he's not going to miss many of those when he gets to that range.
Embiid sets the pick for Maxey. Pass to Embiid. That shot off the mark. Great D that time for Vucevic. Lillard from outside. Off the mark. His first miss of the game. 1 for 2. Now Maxey. Pass to Embiid. Inside. Here's Ivy. To the left wing. Wilcox kicks to Maxey. Embiid sets the pick for Maxey. Another miss by Philadelphia.
This has not been a good quarter right here. Shot has been off the mark, and now it looks, Kevin, like he's pressing a bit.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Now here's Embiid. He's got 6. And they get it. And that one's good. Maxey's got his second bucket of the night.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
The 76ers trail by 7. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Hart kicks to Ivy. Passes it to Maxey. Shot clock at 6. Fires from deep. Another miss by Maxey. Bucks leading by 7. Here's Rainman. He's got 14. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. Three-pointer. Connects from three-point range.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
And Philadelphia decides to take their first timeout right here. Some changes here for the 76ers. Clint Capella comes in for Joel Embiid, and Malcolm Brogdon subbed in for Josh Hart. And then for Milwaukee, Dante Exum comes in for Kyle Kuzma, and it's Josh Christopher in for Lillard. Now here's Maxey. He has 5. Screen by Capella. Takes a 3. The shot by Ivy, no good.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Just how awesome is it to watch the best of the best start to dominate in a game.
Here's Maxey after the made shot from Rainman. Maxey passes to Ivy. 1:49 left in the first. Misses for the 5th time this game. Mark him at 1 for 6.
But his shooting this quarter has to be a huge concern, especially when they're behind like this. Can he find a rhythm?
Here's Rainman. He's guarded by Brogdon. 5 on the clock. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. And Antetokounmpo gets it to go.
More and more Giannis is getting the ball in late clock situations, so very calm in that one.
Timeout called the 76ers.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
Yeah, they're like a 4-day-old soda right now, just flat.
And now let's give you a look at the players who have stood out at taking high percentage shots in the playoffs. Look at Rainman, leading the league in field goal percentage. He always gets good looks. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Buries the 20-footer. Rainman's got 18 points in the game.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
All night long, in control of the pace, and you don't want to let go of that rope right now.
On the court for the Bucks, they've got Kyle Kuzma. Rainman is out there with Damian Lillard. And then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's Christopher in at the 3. Now here's Bay. 6 points for him. He feeds it to Capella. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
Well, you can see why Clint Capella is always up there in terms of field goal percentage in the NBA. Every season, close-in shots, big-time results.
Turnaround Jay, and there are the Bucks with another bucket.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
The 76ers trail by 15. Ivy passes to Capella. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, guys, they call him Rainman, and in the last game against Philadelphia, played some huge minutes. He finished with 52 points, and his passing was a cut above, with a ton of assists on the night. That stat line was really unbelievable. It's something you really had to see to appreciate. Back to you guys.
Excellent, David. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
Yeah, going up against a team that had no answer for him. We'll see if it plays out the exact same way here tonight.
They're having more success from three-point range here in the second after a rough first quarter from deep.
A step-back shot here. He squares up and sinks it. Rainman's got 6 in the quarter.
And they are earning points with the jump shot now.
Maxey against Lillard. The 10-footer. Kick out to Hamilton. Back to Capella. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
Not a lot of plays drawn up for Capella, so his energy and involvement come from that kind of activity there.
Here's Rainman, and there are the Bucks with another bucket.
Impressive, really, from that short 17 area. They are not missing many.
The pass to Bay. And here is Capella. Maxey with it. Ivy kicks to Bay. Hamilton the pass to Capella. Maxey looking it over. Ivy on the wing. Offensive rebound. Here's Capella. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Capella, just an outstanding rebounder on both ends of the floor. Shoots a tremendously high percentage from the field because he's always around the rim.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Embiid, he's checked in for Hamilton. And Malcolm Brogdon subbed in for Jaden Ivey. And Milwaukee with a change here too. Vucevic is checked in. Kuzma outside. Maxey against Lillard. From deep, Giannis. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Maxey kicks to Bay. Trying to find Capella. Gets it to him. Plays it up and banks it in. Capella's got 8 here in the quarter.
This story in the second quarter much different than the one in the first. Finally seeing some aggression.
And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Embiid's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Capella with a screen on Lillard. Looking to get it going. Maxey, no good. And Vucevic has got the ball here for the Bucks. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Fades. Rainman with the bucket. Rainman's got 26 points.
That's 10 straight off of the mid-range.
The 76ers trail by 12. Maxey passes to Bay. Pass to Brogdon. 76ers moving the ball around. Here's Maxey. Giannis grabs the miss. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
Embiid against Antetokounmpo. Ball stolen. And it's the Bucks on the break. Here's Rainman. Cans the shot from the wing. And he has 28 points for the game. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Milwaukee.
They're really mucking things up for the opposition, racking up steal after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
I wonder if pace and playing fast is something that they're being encouraged to do, because right now they feel like the faster team. But whether the shots are wide open or contested, he is just having no luck right now, guys, with anything.
The 76ers trail by 16. Outside, Maxey. Brogdon the pass to Embiid. Back to Brogdon. Outside, Maxey. 6 on the shot clock. Embiid with a screen on Lillard. hits the three-point bomb. Maxey's got his third basket of the night right there.
Well, he's given himself a chance. 6 shots he's gotten up this quarter, but only able to convert on one of them.
Look at the ups on Kyle Kuzma.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Maxey against Lillard. Now here's Embiid. Guarded closer. Here's Maxey. And the layup's good off the glass. And that's 10 points for Tyrese Maxey.
Nice stop from Embiid. The big man showing off his vision there.
Here's Rainman. And there are the Bucks with another bucket.
This is why I love his game. You really have to admire his tenacity.
Gets it off. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws. It's on Damian Lillard. For Philadelphia, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. No good on the second free throw. And he nails the third. And so it's Milwaukee. 13 points up at the end of the period. Their transition game has been in full effect. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break.
Thanks for tuning in to our Game 6 coverage. A big lead through the first half for the Milwaukee Bucks.
They've come away with easy buckets in transition, really pushing the tempo every chance they get, keeping the D on his heels.
An aggressive approach that's been working all night.
Taking a look at the situation for the Philadelphia 76ers. Facing elimination, can they even the series on their home floor? Shaq.
Are you calling the powers of Shaq Shadamas?
Yeah.
I must consult the bones, but I left them at home, Ernie.
What, are you talking about the dominoes?
Nope.
And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
Welcome back to playoff basketball on 2K Sports. This is the Eastern Conference Finals. It's been a clinic out there by Rainman.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
Embiid is out there with Josh Hart. Then it's Sadiq Bey. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. And it's Ivy in at the 2-guard spot. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Up top, Hart, covered by Giannis. Clock at 6. Hart kicks to Maxey. And a miss there on the triple.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue. And you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Nice pass there to set that basket up.
The 76ers trail by 15. Pass to Ivy. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Vucevic against Embiid. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Maxey. Rebound, Milwaukee.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
And they double up Antetokounmpo. Lillard from outside. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Lillard's got 5 points now in the quarter. Maxey with it. Picked up by Kuzma. In the corner, Bey with it. It's Hart on the wing. Scoreless thus far. Over Yacht. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Down the stretch, he's been flat out awesome. He helped them get the lead, and now he's making sure they keep it.
Maxey passes to Ivy. Embiid inside. Vucevic on him, and out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And well, they didn't make it this far by giving up easy ones, and now their defense is in overdrive.
Bucks leading by 20. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Kuzma kicks to Lillard. Antetokounmpo dishes to Lillard. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
Yeah, they've only missed 1 out of their first 5 shots here in the second half, guys. Their offense really moving well, ball snapping, and the shooting looks to be in great rhythm.
And Philadelphia calls time here. And on the screen now is the 2K leaderboard with a rundown of this postseason's assist leaders. Look at Rainman, 3rd in assists and a great leader.
And it seems like he's taking it on his shoulders to get every one of his teammates involved in the offense here in the postseason. What a passing display.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Maxey on the wing. Covered by Lillard. The shot's good from Bay.
Well, there it is. 0 of 3 to start the half, and finally something finds its way through the net.
Here's Rainman. Ivy defending. Shot on the wing, and there are the Bucks with another bucket.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Philadelphia's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Passes to Bay. Now here's Ivy. Tight defense on him. Misses from close range.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
That one goes. Count it. Rainman's got 38 points.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
Well, with the confidence growing, that's one thing, but they seem to be getting more intense, and that's helping the quality of their play here.
Here's Embiid. Rebounded by the Bucks. Vucevic has got 11 rebounds in the game. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Rainman passes to Kuzma. Lets the 3 fly. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
That's what you expect from Kuzma. He's a high-volume three-point shooter.
Maxey against Lillard. Bay with the screen for Maxey to end the run. The rebound by the Bucks.
And it's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
The wide open look here for Kuzma. Off target from outside. And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. Shoots over Lillard. It's good. Nice touch there for Maxey. Maxey's got 14 points.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Here's Rainman outside Antetokounmpo. The wide open look here for Vucevic. And it's Antetokounmpo picking up the assist. 3-point. He's got 5.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
And the 76ers call time here. And And the 76ers making a change here. Wilcox is checked in, and Milwaukee with a change. Changes for Philadelphia. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Joel Embiid. Bay comes in for Wilcox. And Brogdon subbed in for Jaden Ivey. The Bucks also changing it up. Beauchamp's checked in, and Rainman subbed in for Damian Lillard. Kuzma trains the three-pointer.
Not shot from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Setting the floor for the Bucks. Kyle Kuzma is out there with Antetokounmpo, and it's Rainman, and it's Christopher in at the one. And the dunk by Capella.
And that's where you want to feed Clint Capella, deep down on the interior part of the paint. Let him power it through.
And the pass to Kuzma. Here's Beauchamp, the tray, and again Milwaukee with the triple.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Pass to Capella. Now here's Bay, and there's the drive, and he banks in the layup. 16 points for Saddiq Bey.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Here's Rainman, and another basket for Milwaukee.
I mean, he is at his best when it matters most. This game is theirs as long as he can keep this up.
And here is Brogdon. Outside, Maxey. Pass to Hart. Back to Maxey. 5 to shoot. Hart against Kuzma. Kicks it out to Maxey. Pass to Brogdon. Fires the three. They get it back. And it's Capella missing.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Rainman, good, and the assist goes to Giannis. Rainman's got 42 in the game.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Kuzma against Hart. Here's Maxey. No good with the triple.
And maybe, you know, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the threes.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Capella sets a screen for Bay. Capella kicks to Hart from deep. Rebound Giannis Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Kuzma can't get it to go.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Screen by Capella. Now here's Maxey. Defense right on him. Capella finds Bay. Capella sets a screen for Bay. Another miss by Philadelphia.
Not a bad shot from the mid-range. The D's giving it to him, and he's usually got an eye in that kind of range.
Here's Rainman, and another basket for Milwaukee.
Yeah, a big part of this run here has been their ability to score from mid-range.
76ers shooting about 40% here in the fourth quarter. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Outside, Maxey. No good, and they can't put an end to this drought.
He's been off the mark, and that hasn't helped them chip away at the lead. It's been a theme here this quarter.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Now, here's Brogdon. He's tightly guarded, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Rainman. That is his first foul of the game. Embiid, he's checked in for the 76ers. Ivey comes in for Malcolm Brogdon. Livingston's checked in for Milwaukee. And there's the pass to Bay, and here is Hart. Back to Bay, pass to Ivey. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Hart, that's good.
Hart just whipping it away quickly, not giving the defender time to close out.
Milwaukee's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Rainman passes to Beauchamp. This one for three. Buries it from three-point range.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Looking to get back on track here. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And how about the poise from Embiid? Gets fouled, but stays with the shot and able to get that one in the air.
And so Giannis will bring it up for Milwaukee. Here's Rainman. Ivy defending. The shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
And Giannis not afraid to stretch it out that time with the three ball.
Now Ivy. Pass to Maxey. Dishes it to Embiid. 6 to shoot. Fires away from way outside. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Milwaukee's gone 4-6 from beyond the arc in the fourth quarter so far. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo.
And just not much more you can say, guys. It's the end of the line for one team and a hard-fought, well-deserved trip to the NBA Finals for the Bucks.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And their place in the NBA Finals is secure with what will be a resounding victory for them here in Game 6.
Yeah, they'll be very happy to have avoided a Game 7 and all the drama that would have come with it. With this win, they'll have just a little more rest and a little more energy heading into the championship series, and that could be huge for this team.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Rainman.
He was tough to cover all game long. One of those nights when he felt like nobody could stop him, and they didn't.
A kicks to Maxey. 41 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Embiid finds Hart. Now here's Bay. Not a lot of room. It's over Exum, and the 76ers tack on 2 more.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Yeah, it's tough to mount a comeback like this and then fall oh so short. I'm sure that's weighing on them just a little bit.
2 points. That one goes.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight, getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
Here's Rainman. And so the Milwaukee Bucks take the series and they'll move on.
And you look at the reaction there, so obvious from looking at them just how important this achievement is, not to just the players, but this franchise. They've got their hands on the conference championship trophy, and this puts them in great position to make history.
A tremendous opportunity now, just 4 wins away from a championship.
Yeah, and so close. I mean, they can practically taste it right now, but it's not going to be easy. Those next 4 wins are going to be the most difficult of the season if they can get them. But no matter what happens, I think the accomplishment of winning the conference championship is something this franchise and its fans will always remember.
And they'll represent the East in a final series that's mere days away. And so this one is in the books. We hope you've enjoyed being with us for the Eastern Conference Finals. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K.
Matter the stage, my boy NP keeps winning.
That's insane efficiency on that shot volume. You killed
How much confidence does sweeping around in the playoffs give your team moving forward?
Anytime you accomplish something like a sweep, it lets you know that you're doing something right. But you can't change your mentality. You need to have a growth mindset. Always be looking to improve. Always be looking to be better than the next guy. So, on the one hand, it's important to appreciate your wins, but on the other hand, you can't rest on your laurels because there's always someone behind you looking to take your place. Sweep is great and all, but it shouldn't change our mindset at all. The same confidence we came into this series with is the same one we're going to leave with. Nothing changes.